It's time now for Your Retirement Matters with Arlene Brown. Make a positive difference in your financial life by developing a disciplined investment strategy so you can retire on time and stay retired. And now, Your Retirement Matters with Arlene Brown.
So Arlene Brown, the market, it's getting interesting if nothing else. What are your impressions? What do you think of the market right now?
I know it's getting interesting. Everything is up. You can see that the dollar is trending higher, oil is trending higher, gold, stocks are trending higher, and the other economic news is bullish as well. Furniture sales are rising, Retail sales are up 7 months in a row. Cargo volume at major ports is expected to rise 8% in April. So that's good. And also, gasoline news is up 1.8% over a year ago, even before the summer driving season. So everything is looking good. Car sales, we are going to see car sales increase, and both manufacturing activity and non-manufacturing activity are going to increase. And the surge of economic activity of consumers are just because they are now starting to spend, and retailers are restocking. So that's really good.
How can this be possible, though, with all the bad things going on, all the mistakes that are being made? How can this be possible?
Well, you know what, Jeff? It's a vote of confidence. I'll take it anytime. So it's just a vote of confidence for the global economy. Although we probably still have a lot of pain to go through before the real economic recovery gains traction. Because, you see, unemployment is still nearly 10%. And there could be a decent correction in the markets. And then you can see also that even if the financial crisis has been papered over for now, but big problems could come back to haunt us down the road.
Well, what can you do if the market goes back down? What's the strategy then?
Well, clearly, today's economy is marked by massive confusion. So the best thing to do is to focus on the things we can control. To do that is to be proactive by taking control of the risk exposure, clearly understanding what your risk tolerance is. And that can be accomplished by going through the proper discovery process. So you'll understand your comfort level, because you may need an alternative plan, like a lifeboat plan, or maybe you'll find out that you're not comfortable with any kind of risk whatsoever. So that's why going through the discovery is very crucial.
You said the term lifeboat plan. What do you mean by lifeboat plan?
Well, Jeff, I always think investing is a lot like navigating a big ship. And when I think about big ships, what comes to mind is Queen Mary 2. And I really love that ship. Now, let's say you're taking the transatlantic voyage via Queen Mary 2, and the forecast for the next 6 days, which is the entire transatlantic crossing, is a wonderful sunny, no turbulence at all. Now, do you think Queen Mary 2 staff are going to take down or leave the lifeboats behind because there's no iceberg forecast? Are they going
I would hope
to? Not. Well, no, they're not, and they're never going to stop doing lifeboat drills when they sail away because the forecast is positively no iceberg. Absolutely not, because that's a protective measure. And I know you know very well that the probability of the siren going off, so you need to take a lifeboat from the big boat, is almost zero. But it is a protective measure, and there is a plan to properly implement it if need be. So just like your portfolio, Jeff, there should also be a plan there should be a plan, just like your portfolio, your retirement plan, there should always be a lifeboat plan in place. And that's what flows out from the step-by-step review process. It's the risk analysis, because it will help determine what kind of conservative scenario ready to go in case the seas get too choppy. Now, please know that everything isn't gloom and doom. Every bear market eventually leads to another bull, and no matter what happens in the world, this is really the big deal, because no matter what happens in the world, no matter what happens in the economy and the market, my clients still need to get to their goals. They still need to reach those goals. So no headline, no iceberg can relieve me of that sacred responsibility. That's why the 3-step review process is very crucial. It's the discovery and doing the right discovery. And it becomes almost like a check and balance before you make an investment decision, because it helps us understand and answer the 5 critical questions to assure that the plan we designed or designed for you is the right plan for your future before you ever make a decision or sign the dotted line. You want to make sure that your decision is right. Absolutely.
Because guess what? In the last couple of years, those icebergs have been out there. People never would have dreamed that they would be, but they were.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people weren't ready for them.
Yes.
They didn't have a lifeboat.
They did not have a lifeboat plan in place.
Well, folks, if you'd like to learn more about Arlene's review process and how that review process will help assure that your decisions are right for you about today's market conditions and market volatility, call financial advisor Arlene Brown at 678-952-7105. That's 678-952-7105. Or you can shoot Arlene an email at Arlene, A-R-L-E-N-E, at yourretirementmatters.net. You can also look at our website, by the way, which is just www.yourretirementmatters.net. But again, you can send her an email to Arlene at yourretirementmatters.net or call her at 678-952-7105. And as I always say, folks, if you don't get this information down, maybe you're riding in your car and you can't write it down, call us at the radio station on Monday and we'll get you in touch with financial advisor Arlene Brown. We'll be back with more of Your Retirement Matters with Arlene Brown right after this.